Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another tech update here. Yes, that I said it. Tech update. Now, in tech update 4. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, sorry for the lack of tech updates, and especially sorry for the lack of videos lately. Yeah, and I just had some problems with recording this video. Don't worry, I finally have it. I promise I'll record more videos very soon. Anyway, so yeah, this time I'm going to be talking about the iPhone 10 here, and I don't like calling it iPhone X because iPhone X, they should have had cut out the X and put 10 instead. I don't know why they put X anyway. So yeah, I'm going to be talking to you about the tech specs and the release date. Now, the release date is November 3rd, but you can pre-order it a week before. So as you can see, it says pre-order yours starting at 12:01 a.m. Pacific Time, PDT. That's my time. I live in California, which is, yeah, my time, basically. On 10/27 stands for October the 27th. So, yeah, you can order it a week before it releases. So, I think many people are going to do that because they are crazy about this iPhone 10. Anyway, so as you can see, it says iPhone 10, 5.8-inch display. You can also select if you want to. I think the only place to pre-order it right now from Apple's for the iPhone 10 is from the Apple Store, because as you can see, you can just pre-order it now, instead of like doing something else, or yeah. Anyway, so yeah, and the reason why they're releasing it on November 3rd is because they're having production problems and problems with the phone. And yes, we've seen these kind of iPhone problems before, like especially with the AirPods, they delayed it, and yeah. Anyway, so yeah, and I'm also gonna be talking to you about the price. So yeah, as you can see, it says from $50 per month with the iPhone upgrade program, or pay in full for $1,000. Now, $1,000 for an iPhone, for just one iPhone, is actually pretty expensive. I mean, when the Samsung Galaxy S8 released, I don't know how much it was. I think it was probably 600 or 700 or 800. But this, $1,000? I mean, really, iPhone? I mean, yes, I know you are great and the best, but seriously? I mean, right now, it's the Samsung Galaxy S8 is like $500 to $600, or and it's 6.2 inches, and it has the same features as this. So yeah. Anyway, but I still think $1,000 is too expensive for just one iPhone. I mean, for $1,000, you can get a Macintosh for that price. I meant, no, not a Macintosh. Sorry, not a Macintosh. iMac. Yeah, you can get an iMac for that price. And yeah, so, but I don't care. It's their price, not mine. Anyway, so, and now I'm going to be explaining you about the tech specs. So, okay, let me click it. Alright, now, tech specs, it says iPhone 10, finish, the color. There are only two available colors, which are space gray and silver. I think the reason why they didn't include gold was because they tried creating it, but I guess it didn't work out. So I guess they could only build space gray and silver. So yeah. Anyway, so capacity, on the iPhone 7, the lowest capacity was 32 gigabytes, and the iPhone 10 this time, the lowest is 64 gigabyte, and the highest is 256 gigabyte. As you can see, they did not include 128 gigabyte, or yeah, they did not include 128 gigabyte. I don't know. I think they only include. They want you to buy a lot of gigabytes because when my dad has an iPhone 6 and it's 16 gigabyte, and that's not enough for him. So I think this is good because you can have a lot of apps on these 2 gigabytes, especially 64 gigabyte and 256 gigabyte. Anyway, so size and weight. Now, the weight is kind of, well, it's a bit heavier than probably the iPhone 8 Plus or something. Okay, height is 5.65 inches, width 2.80 inches, depth 0.3 inches, weight 16.14 ounces. That's actually kind of heavy though, but I don't care. 174 grams. Display, Super Retina HD display, 5.8 inch diagonal, all-screen OLED multi-touch display, HDR display, 2,436 by 1125 pixel resolution at 458 ppi. I don't know what that stands for, but a million ratio, 1 contrast ratio, typical. True tone display, wide color display, 3D touch, 625 CD/M2 max brightness, typical. Fingerprint resistant, blah 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 blah. Anyway, splash water and dust resistant. So this is the first iPhone to be dust resistant. That is pretty dang good. Rated IP67 under IEC standard 60529. Now the chip. The A11 Bionic chip with 64-bit architecture neural engine. And this A11 Bionic chip is the first of its kind. The most powerful chip ever in a smartphone. And the camera is obviously usual. This camera is the same thing as the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 8 Plus. 12 megapixel wide angle and telephoto cameras, wide angle, telephoto, optical zoom, portrait mode. Both the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 10 both have portrait mode. Portrait lighting, 6-element lens, quad, LED, true, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go through all these because it's kind of boring and blah. Video recording, 4K video recording at 24 FPS, blah. 180p HD video recording, 720p, optical image, optical zoom, quad LED, time lapse, and I think from the iPhone 7 to the iPhone I was almost gonna say X to the iPhone 10, they all have 4K video recording, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway. True depth camera, 7 megapixel camera, portrait mode, portrait lighting, Animoji. Oh, this is actually a new feature, Animoji. With the true depth camera, you can Animoji yourself. You know, instead of using your regular old emojis, you can like create emojis. You can even like talk to the emoji. You can like you can look at the emoji and like do like all kinds of facial images. You can be happy, sad, mad, cross, pretty much anything. And you can also talk and you can also record your sound to the emoji, which is actually pretty cool. Like you can text your friends with the emoji. It's pretty cool. And Face ID. Now this is one of the most main features on the iPhone 10, Face ID. This is the newest one. It is with the front-facing cameras on the iPhone 10. You can Face ID is possible. It senses like with Face ID. With the iPhone 10 does not have a home button, and you can just look at it and just swipe up. Boom, just like that. Enabled by True Depth camera for facial recognition. So it scans your face with 30,000 invisible dots. And then all that data is transferred to the A11 Bionic chip. Apple Pay. Pay with your phone using Face ID in stores within apps and on the web. Complete purchases made with Apple Pay on your Mac. Receive and redeem rewards using reward cards. Now, yeah. And you can use Face ID for Apple Pay, which is actually pretty cool as well. Carriers, blah, 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 cellular and wireless, location, video calling, Siri, power, and battery. Now, the battery lasts up to 2 hours longer than the iPhone 7, which is cool. Now, the sensors. Face ID, barometer, 3-axis gyro, accelerometer, proximity sensor, and ambient light sensor. Operating system, obviously, it comes with iOS 11, because iOS 11 is the newest system, and yeah. And yeah, built-in apps. These are mainly the main apps in any Apple iPhone. And headphones. AirPods with Lightning connector, SIM card, Nano SIM. iPhone X is why am I keep saying iPhone X? Okay. iPhone 10 is not compatible with existing micro SIM cards. Rating for hearing aids, system requirements, languages, blah blah blah. And in the box is iPhone 10 with iOS 11, earpods with Lightning connector, Lightning to 3.5mm headphone jack adapter, Lightning to USB cable, USB power adapter, documentation. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And the reason why I did not want to go through everything is because it would take a long time, and it would be boring for you guys as well. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I will make another video soon, and I can't wait for the iPhone 10 until it releases on November 3rd. So until then, bye bye, see ya, and peace.